For the first part of my life, my understanding of the Eucharist was pretty elementary. I simply went up to receive the Eucharist every Sunday just like my parents. I wouldn't say I ever doubted the teaching that the Eucharist was Jesus' body and blood, but I also can't say that I ever really pondered the fact either. My faith really started to grow when I started attending Walsh. Now that I was at college, there was going to be no one forcing me to practice, but I was determined to remain faithful. The first or second week of school, I went to adoration for the first time, and it was beautiful. I felt like I could sit and only focus on Jesus. I could pray about whatever I was anxious about, thank God for what I was grateful for, and my attention wasn't divided or focused on other things. Adoration became something I looked forward to, especially when I was feeling overwhelmed, angry, or upset. I don't think it's possible to leave adoration feeling poorly. No matter what I'm dealing with, I know going to sit with the Blessed Sacrament can and will improve my mental well-being. The Eucharist can give me peace like nothing else. A few weeks later, one Sunday at Mass, after I went up to receive the sacrament, I immediately knew someone was trying to tell me something. I knew these words could only be coming from one place. From this, I learned that the Eucharist gives me the ability to hear God's words. Recently, Walsh's associate chaplain and professor left the university to pursue his vocation as a Carthusian monk. Losing Father Lewis on campus has been a difficult transition. However, I take solace in the words he told us before his departure. We will be together in the Eucharist. Over time, I came to appreciate the fact that the only opportunity I have to receive the Eucharist is in Mass, and that is what makes it a crucial part of my week. The Catechism teaches us that when we celebrate the Mass, we get to experience the Eucharist in three ways. First, in thanksgiving and praise to the Father. Second, as a sacrificial memorial of Christ. And third, as the presence of Christ before us. At no other point in time do we get to experience God's love for us in this way. I truly do believe in the power of the Eucharist and how it can change your life just as it has changed mine. The Eucharist brings peace to mind and healing to the soul. The Eucharist is a stronghold of the Catholic faith. The Eucharist can help you to hear God's voice in your own life. The Eucharist helps us to connect to one another, and the Eucharist gives you eternal life.